My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Monster Train. Random, Covenant 19. Let's go. Offering 2 copies of an Ice Storm and 2 copies of Fledgling Imp. Interesting. We've got a Stygian lead. Do love a good Stygian lead. Split Anvil after you play a spell, offering. I tripped over myself to explain what I was about to, but Split Anvil whenever you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less or reduces 0 cost for the rest of the turn. If we use these offering tokens in order to play cards that cost 3, they actually count as played for the Split Anvil. We have a difficult time against bosses, so I'm going to take the Tethys Titanbane here. Tethys Titanbane. I'm going to take the Chillwind Tethys Titanbane. See, if that Disciple Protector gets spikes, I can't do anything to that. We're going to have to worry about the floor we set up on very, very much. $18. How likely can I deal 18 damage to you before? It's because you've got 3 spikes, so Tethys Dice. No, I can't do that. Let's go you there. If only I'd found that train steward first. Well, here's the big problem. I have now 2 hands to draw the Tethys. Didn't draw it in this hand, but that's fine. Didn't find it. That sucks. Huge amount of damage taken there in order to try and do that. We went through more than half of the deck and couldn't find the Tethys in the reshuffle. I was definitely taking a risk there. Sometimes those risks don't pay off. Took 30 damage as a result. Welder Helper, a Fortify. I'll take the Fortify. It's a way to give some more health to whatever frontline unit is going to protect Tethys from now on out. Oh god, our first Stygian Banner is here? I want the Stygian tanks more than I want the... Hellhaunt ones. Holdover. Okay. Permafrost, dang. I wanted to give Holdover to an offering token as well, just so he would guarantee the ability to play everything every turn. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Honestly, as soon as we draw the Crypt Builder, that's completely fine for us. Should make almost no impact on how we play after that. It's just, we have to get to that point. Alright. Saves us an extra floor. Got him. Crypt's built. And then... set that up and do I Fledgling Imp? Yeah, because I'll probably Fledgling Imp and torch it next turn, or torch him the other way. Knock you back. Offering to knock that one down as well. Then let's go Fledgling Imp, Torch, Train Steward with the lowest damage one in the front line. Unfortunately, they don't have much time to lose that much health to the Frostbite. But that's basically as well as we could have played that. Helical Crystallis or another Crypt Builder. I'll take the Helical Crystallis. It actually lowers its cost from the Crypt Builder, making it a lot better. Nameless Siren. Nameless Siren has actually been pretty good to me in streams recently. Do I want it as part of my top line? See, this functions to help us kill big boys, but we're already good at killing big boys because we have the Frostbite, rather. All right. That makes life a lot harder. I'll take the Siren of the Sea. I'm not happy about it at all. -1 capacity on each floor, plus 15 magic power. I think I might just go for that. See if we can make anything out of a very, very, very heavy spell power run. Okay, we're going to need to set up... How low? Explosive Sigil? We should be able to set up on the bottom floor, right? This isn't all clergymen, is it? No, it is all clergymen. Okay, never mind. We have to set up on the next floor then. Okay. Got there to cut one of them. This Siren of the Sea is not going to be able to live through all of this. It just isn't. It's not going to be the right tank for us. We're going to need a different tank unit. It's just going to make life so much harder. I like the Split Anvil as well as the Frozen Nostalgia. It's good. It's just... If I don't have the ability to kill a boss very easily, then we just lose. That's what I've been noticing a lot recently with these runs. The real stopper is the boss. Like, casting spells is nice, but... Okay, good. This one will be enough. But it was coming down to whether or not the Siren of the Sea was going to have enough protection for the Tethys here. Gifts for a god. Honestly? Honestly, we might just take that. Just draw 3, play them instantly. It's got to be draw. Capacity would be nice, but I don't even know what unit I'm going to put there yet. I might just get a totem that I want to put there instead. Let's take the health and see if I can get like a multi-strike or something here. Plus 25 health is good if I'm using the Siren of the Sea as my tank, but it's bad if I'm using it as my damage. I'm going to reroll before I do anything to it. Multi-strike. Okay. I'll give you a better base to work from there. Sweep. We have a little difficulty sweeping. We'll take that. Should give us the ability to target more of our stuff at the front line. Enemies enter with Spell Shield 2. That's actually exactly the worst thing for me. Well done, you found it. That all worked out. Honestly, the Siren of the Sea is doing pretty well right now. Like, unexpectedly well. Maybe I was underestimating it. Maybe all it needed was a little bit better base stats. And suddenly it's very reasonable. Throw another spell. Gifts the Guard. Do I still use Gifts the Guard here? It's like a bad turn to have it. I'll enhance them. Whether or not I end up using them is a completely different factor. Okay. Got a decent-ish amount of Frostbite on you. Crypt Builder still worked. Maybe we're powerful? I'm so used to thinking I was doing real bad there, but maybe we're actually really good. Deep Offering, if we play it as the last card in hand, just refills our hand. It's just in order to... Oh, actually, hang on. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's really good even. Enflame? Enflame's actually also pretty good on the Siren of the Sea. And again, not that difficult for us to cast. Siren of the Sea doesn't have any more spaces to be upgraded, so we'll go for artifacts here. Grant +2 stacks of Frostbite each time it's applied. It doesn't decay. I'd happily take a Frostbite totem. Volatile Gauge with the split Anvil is very powerful. I'm just worried that the Crypt Builder currently is very reliable. If I end up, because everything else is lower cost than it, if I end up with a bunch of things in hand that are 3 cost, I could just lose on 1 turn with a Volatile Gauge right now. No, I have 84 Pyre health. That's less likely to happen now. Still taking the Cuddle Beard, I think, there. Non-boss enemies gain multi-strike? Is that a huge problem for us? It is a pretty large amount of damage the Overcharge tank would get from that. It's just whether or not the Overcharge tank gets to even fight. It does, like, a lot. I can't have the Crypt Builder exhaust. Or consume, rather. Didn't manage to find it. Got to get the money when it's offered, though. Okay, and another cost for the front line. There we go. Finally got the Crypt Builder. Good lord, taking ages. Okay, so now we'll get the armor there. Should probably Frozen Lance torch that line. Then Deep Offering, get myself a whole new hand. Armor you up, Frozen Lance you. Torch on the back, and then another Frozen Lance for the top line. Okay. Kind of just want to cast as many things as I can without exhausting anything here. Or are they consuming anything now? Yep. It has sweep, so it's just going to instantly kill Tethys. So I'm very reliant on my spells. But to be fair, this whole run has been, like, just being reliant on my spells, basically. It's going to work right now. As the enemies get more and more health, I just don't see this working anymore, though. It's another deep offering. Very good for us. Important work, Pyre Chomp or Spike of the Hellhorns. No. We don't have enough imps to run an important work and feel good about it. What would I dupe if I was duping something right now? Probably Ice Storm, right? Yep. Dupe the Ice Storm. Then the double removal here. Honestly, like, pretty much every spell is a good draw for us. Let's just get the Train Stewards out of here. I don't know if this can win, but it's interesting. It's new. I'm trying to give it ways to win as well, but the game just did not want to give me any of the good tanks. It was like tanks but no tanks at us. Rude as heck. Do you want to set up on the second floor this time? Sure. So I take 6 damage either way. That is whether or not I kill all of the chumps in the backline there or not. But this is 3 more incant triggers. Okay. I'll deep offering past that and then cast excess spells that are entirely unnecessary in order to get the incant triggers off because they're still really important to me. That'll do. I storm the bottom line as well. Sure. Oh god, it even missed the Alabaster Guardian entirely. Great. Needed to get rid of that health there. Offering past a Crypt Builder. 2, 3, easy kill. Then deep offering in order to get a whole new hand. That's exactly what the deep offerings are here for, just refills. Fine. Just wanted to enhance those spells. Excellent. Yeah, the Siren of the Sea is doing a lot better. A lot better than I thought. Maybe it should be more of a priority pick for me in the future. I can't just always wait for the first shark that I see. Kill there. And we might as well do one that actually damages the boss a little. Well, there we go. The best I could do in terms of giving that unit health. I wonder, how well did that work? Is this? Don't. Oh my god, it's gonna work. Why did that work? It's not that I didn't want it to work, it's just I didn't expect it would at all. Ancient Synergy is a great pickup for us right there. We do want to cost decrease it by 1 though, so we can cast it. It's extra draw. More spells in hand. Play more of them. This will actually give us the ability to cost decrease it. Double stack? Double stack on End Flame is huge. Decrease your costs. Hopefully this is money. No. Take neither of those. We don't have excess energy on a bunch of turns. Or at least a huge amount of it. Alright. I've got to get more Frostbite for the attacked unit. I've got to be able to kill those faster. Another plus 10. I wish I could have taken that holdover. Oh my god, I would have actually been able to afford it. Literally exactly would have been able to afford it after the reroll. I couldn't have known another Power Stone was going to show up though. So the holdover there would have probably gone on the End Flame, just so that I can get 10 armor a turn. It would have been huge. Monumental, magnificent, incredible, lovely, and wild. Would have been all of the above. I don't really need to cost reduce any of the rest of those, but I will take my 6 health from the pyre and move on. Spell shield too. Yeah, okay. Okay, bud. That's not gonna happen. Hey, there's the enemy with a sweep. Thankfully, Tethys lives through a sweep from this enemy, just not many of them. So... kind of just got a kill on the bottom floor then. Not that. Not that either. I guess Regard won't work here. That Ember Drain sucks. I need to save my health on the bottom floor here. Sorry, Pyre. At least I get to kill them all on this floor. I am just very, very worried that I am consistently not playing the best cards that we need to be constantly playing. Yeah, we got the Crypt Builder finally, but it might be too little too late. Well, Crypt Builder, just hope this is enough. Ancient Sin. Oh my god, it is going to be. But everything I've learned about this game says nothing I'm doing right now should work. Why is it working? Straight in flame, thank you. Not mad that it's working, just tell me why so I can replicate it. Hold over on the double stacked in flame. It's literally exactly what I was looking here for. I'll look at the merchant and trinkets. Nothing. Yeah, figured that was going to be the case. Hold over, double stacked in flame, and then do I dupe that? I think so. Let's purge the final No, not final train steward, but another train steward. I'm worried about this final fight. I'm pretty worried about this final fight. We might be able to set up on the top floor and just use excess torches to kill the bottom line, but we need a spell that we can burn every turn. We need a spell that we are comfortable getting rid of every turn, and that is a lot to ask for. I can get rid of Fortify. Then do I Deep Offering still? What can I even get and set up with? Like nothing, and then I don't get to hold over the right cards at the right time? So Torch goes out against you, and then I Offering Token the Crypt Builder. Finally got the Endflame out. Ancient Synergy, Frozen Lance, Vengeful, and throw away a Train Steward. Train Steward should have gone on the top line. It was never going to be able to catch a Lightwing. We're always going to die to the Lightwings if that was going to happen. Yeah, see, here's the problem. Now if I don't play the Crypt Builder first, because I don't have the ability to make it 0 costs, I cycle it back into the deck. But I have to do that. I need more damage. I actually just can't really do that much this turn with this hand. Nope. I need to use Deep Offering and then... Oh my god, we actually found a way out of this. Oh my god. That's wild that worked. I'm gonna use Gifts Regard as our first there. Just as a way to consume a card. Ouch. Yeah, those two go straight to the top. I can't do anything about that. I go Deep Offering, I think. Alright, fine. Take 24 of those. You have no health on our bottom line right now. It's absolutely worst case scenario. Throw the Crypt Builder back at you. You can go Ice Storm, a Fledgling Imp in front as well. Throw out that. Throw another Ice Storm. Yep. Lost so much health on the Siren of the Sea here. Specifically, like, the first spell of the turn being burnt and not having the energy. If we had an energy in order to cast a torch before it and then play it out, life would have been a lot better. I don't know if it would have ended up saving us, because this is still a huge amount of health to have to chew through. But it would have been closer. Alright, Sentient. Seraph, sorry. Alright, Seraph, take my life. That run was living on wildly borrowed time for a huge period of time. How could I have done that? Like, honestly, if the Seraph wasn't, like, spell burning and Scourge giving, life would have been so good there. But obviously we knew what the Seraph was at the start of the run, but also, you know, Frozen Nostalgia as well as Stygian Lead, as well as 2 offerings in your base deck, you kind of have to go spells. I don't know. Honestly, I think Siren of the Sea ended up actually saving us a bunch of damage. I think if we didn't get Frozen Nostalgia and instead we got Siren of the Sea behind a Titan, just a Titan guard in gain 3 armor, that would have won. In fact, I think it would have been easy as well. Yeah. Specifically relying on that one crit builder, not drawing it as early as I would like in every battle, causing us to take some extra damage in certain battles as well. But relying entirely on that and then not being able to use it in the final fight was killer. More offering tokens would have helped a little bit as well. Because with more offering tokens, we have the ability to use a torch and then offering token on a crit builder. But the thing is, in order, like, use the torch first so that it gets consumed first, right? But we have like a 7-card hand, and the Seraph puts how many trash cards in our deck? I can't remember, but the Seraph put a bunch of trash Scourges in our deck. And then obviously we have our 2 dead weights as well, courtesy of just being on Covenant 19. I wonder if setting up on the top floor and then using the individual torches in order to kill the Purifiers would have helped. The Purifiers were effectively like the 2nd level Absolvers. They were the units that I set up on the bottom floor for because I needed to make sure that I could kill them faster. Regardless of whether or not I had a torch in hand. Maybe I draw torches and ice storms commonly enough that I could have done that without the direction. But then if I do that, I would oftentimes even have to use other spells in order to get to them, and then I'm just robbing my Siren of the Sea from its incant triggers, and it needs them. The Double Inflame was a really good pickup at the very end. If we had the ability to just run crit build a Double Inflame out every turn, we would have won that easily. It's just the interruption of the Scourge burn. But again, that's something that I knew from the very start of the run, so I should have been planning around that. I think the change that I would have made oh no. Oh no, I know what the change is. It's so easy as well. The change was in the final area, instead of putting holdover on Enflame, we put it on the offering token. The reason for that is because it means that every single hand, I would have had the ability to cast a spell first, like a Frozen Lance or a Torch or something like that, and then use the offering token on the Crypt Builder, and then I would have been able to play out the rest of my hand. It would have robbed me of the consistent armor gain from Inflame, but it would have made the deck more stable, so I would have actually been able to play Inflame more. That's it. That's it. It's the offering token holdover instead of the Enflame holdover. I thought I was skipping the offering token holdover for the Enflame holdover because I needed health, but as it turns out, the way that it played by giving holdover to the Enflame resulted in us getting less health than if we'd given it to the offering token. Ugh. I see you. I see your game. I see how we could have... I see it. For the moment, though, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There are playlists in the description down below with all of my content on the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.